What is up, everybody? Kyle Willkom here. I am the founder of TeachingYouMoney.com. Welcome to Money Smarticles, where we get smart with money articles. The goal here is to learn together, grow together, and become wealthy together. Now, this is going to be a nice short video. Yesterday was moving day for me. Danielle and I moved up to Longmont, Colorado. It's nice and cold outside at the time of filming this video. So I'm going to turn up the heat right now. We're going to get into the 4 steps to creating a college budget. I think NerdWallet does a good job with this article, but I just really simplified it. We went straight to the end of the article. We're going through the 4 steps, nice and quick, 4 steps to creating a college budget. Let's check them out. 1, talk it out. Before building a budget, chat with everyone who will be involved in financing your education. Discuss who is paying, expected expenses, financial aid, and perhaps opening a new credit card or checking account. I think this is a great place to start, just talking about it with your parents or rich uncles or whoever it is who's going to be involved in helping you pay for college. I think there's a stigma around talking about money. It's part of the reason I started TeachingYouMoney.com. I think we should talk about it more often. Build out a plan, discuss it with the people who have your best interests at heart, and when you start talking it out, I'm sure a lot more answers will come up than questions. Maybe a lot of questions will come up, but the more questions you have, the more answers that are available to you. 2, list expenses. Anticipate the cost of textbooks and school supplies, room and board, transportation, clothing, and discretionary spending. I will say, this can be difficult to do. Getting a good grasp on what your college expenses are going to look like might be tough before you get to college, but that's exactly why number 1 comes into play. Making sure you talk it out with some trusted adults, people who have your best interests at heart, people who have been to college and they know what to expect. Figure out what it's all going to cost. Write it down, maybe create an Excel spreadsheet. It'll help you out later on. 3, track your spending. Once at school, monitor your spending, determine needs and wants, and decide which non-essentials you can trim. So I'm a big fan of automating expenses. I think it's a good idea to just make sure your fixed expenses are as low as possible. Your college years are a great time to figure this out. And by fixed expenses, I mean, can you have a lower rent? Can you have a lower car payment? Can you get some more scholarships to help your tuition payment go down? Some of these fixed expenses are going to be way bigger in the long run than some of the little things over time, whether you're drinking coffee every day or you're eating in the cafeteria versus getting Jimmy John's. Those things tend to be pretty small in relation to these large fixed expenses. So if you can get some of those down, you won't have to worry as much over time about skimming or trimming down on some of those non-essentials like they mentioned in this article. And 4, take budgeting to the next level. If you're in good financial shape, start setting yourself up for the future. Create an emergency fund, for example, or plan for paying off student loans. These are great things to think about. All 4 of these steps are good ideas. I will say planning for your financial future is always a good idea. Whether that means right now figuring out how to get your loan payments lower. Try to get some lower interest rates, maybe consolidate your debt. Or as you move forward, getting that emergency fund figured out. Start a Roth IRA, start investing. And I have another blog for investing after college. But in college, talk it out, figure out your expenses, keep a monthly track or budget of those expenses, and then maybe start planning for your future. Eliminating your debt, getting an emergency fund figured out, and then starting to invest for the long term. So these have been 4 steps to creating a college budget. I hope that you've enjoyed them. If you want to see the full blog, head to nerdwallet.com. I've included the link below in the description. And for more financial videos like this, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Teaching You Money, or head to the blog at teachingyoumoney.com. We have tons of tips, tricks, and advice to help you set yourself up for financial success. Subscribe to our newsletter for weekly content. Again, my name is Kyle Willkom. I'm the founder of Teaching You Money. Thanks so much for tuning in to Money Smarticles, where we get smart with money articles.